I'm 23 and I'm a failure in life. This is a hard video to make because you don't want to accept defeat. You don't want to accept that you are not the person that you thought you were. You don't want to accept that you don't achieve the goals that you said you were going to do. But I need to make this video because I need to be real with myself and I need to be real with my life. And it's the fact that I'm 23 years old and for so long I've been wanting to achieve goals. I have goals in my mind. I have goals of being someone different, someone that is considered successful, but I didn't do that. And I've been doing this since I was really young. I've been knowing this since I was really young. And you can argue that it takes a lot of time to get to where you want to be, but in reality is that if you want something bad enough, you will work hard for it every single day. You will work hard for it with all your heart, all your mind. You will put all your mind to it. And the fact is that even though I said that I wanted to do those things, I never did. And I want to make this video so you can understand my situation, understand my story, and not make the same mistakes that I did, so you can go ahead and achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Because the reality is that if you don't put the work, if you don't say and do what you want to do, you're never going to get anywhere. It's going to be really hard for you to get anywhere. So the first thing that I want you to understand, the first lesson that you can get from my life is that I have never been consistent. I never ever been consistent. And that has taken a toll on me in my life. It made me really stressed. It made me really hopeless in a way. Because I will start something. Let's say I wanted to make a YouTube channel, make a YouTube video, make music, make anything. And I will do it for a bit and then I will stop because I didn't see the result that I wanted. I was expecting something and then when I didn't get that, I just stopped. And that really, really messed up all the process, all the progress that I had. Because to be honest, if you are just doing something for the result, if you're doing something to get something out of it, then you might as well not do it. Because sometimes when you think you're going to do something and then you do it and then you don't get the result that you wanted, you're going to get so frustrated because you were expecting something that didn't come to you. So the first lesson is that you need to be consistent with what you do, and you cannot look at the results. You cannot look for results. That's what I mean. You cannot do something and expect something out of it. I know that that's how it's supposed to be. I know that you're supposed to maybe, let's say if you go work, you spend money in return. But when you're doing something creative, when you're doing something like YouTube or music or writing or anything, you can't expect the results. You need to do it because you love it. You need to do it because you feel a passion for the thing that you're doing. You need to do it because it's greater than you. You have a bigger purpose and you need to understand that purpose. You need to really sit down and understand, why am I doing this? Why am I picking up the camera and recording a video? I'm doing this, I'm picking up the camera and recording a video because I have been making these mistakes and I don't want you to follow the mistakes that I've been making. So first, be consistent and don't expect results. Another thing that held me back is that I didn't really, every time I tried to do something, I really didn't investigate. I really didn't even care to know more about what I'm doing, and that is something that is very bad. You are supposed to search what you want to do and get better at it every single day. Even if it's just 1% better, even if it's just one thing that you change, you're supposed to do something different every day. You're supposed to do something that's gonna improve you in every day. I'm not saying to change the things that you're doing every day. Like, you're not gonna make one video one day and then change it completely the other day, because you need to have a consistency, right? And a frequency, so people know what you're doing. Like, if you one day post a video about I don't know, Minecraft, and then the next day you post a video about cooking, then you don't have a consistency. People are all over the place. So you need to have a consistency, but you need to learn to do something every day so you can get better every day on that thing. And what I've been doing is I just post the content or post the music or did anything, and then I just kept doing the same thing. I never even searched for anything else. I never even learned about anything else, because I just thought that, okay, I'll just make what I'm comfortable with, and that is that's gonna get me somewhere. And that is not it. You need to understand that that mindset is not gonna get you anywhere. You need to get better every single day, because when you start something, you're gonna suck at it at first, but then you're gonna get better at it. But the only way to get better at it is to get better one day at a time. So 1% better every day. And the third thing that is it's gonna hold you back if you don't do it is that you need to understand that you can never stop. You can't ever give up. If you want to do this, if you want to achieve your goals, you can't give up on your goals, no matter what. So you need to keep going, even though it's gonna be hard, even though it's gonna be horrible at some points. You need to keep going, because if you stop, if you give up on your goals, you're not gonna get it. And that's the hard reality of life. You're not gonna get to where you want to be if you stop for even like a period of time. You need to keep going. You need to keep doing it. All the successful people that you see anywhere, they kept going even when it was hard, even when it was impossible, even when it seemed like they didn't even know what they were doing. They just kept doing it because it was something bigger than them. It was something that they wanted to get to. It was something that they couldn't live without. And that is the kind of hunger that you need to have in order to be where you want to be. If you have a goal and you're not hungry for that goal, if you don't want it bad enough, you are never gonna get there. If you are not hungry for the goal that you want, you are never gonna get there, because there's gonna be someone else that is more hungry than you, that is more committed than you, that will get there better and faster than you, just because you didn't take action, because you didn't want it bad enough. So next time you said you want to do something, ask yourself the questions: do I want it bad enough? Do I want this to the point where I cannot live without this if I don't have it? You need to ask yourself that question, because if you don't ask yourself that question, you're not going to get anywhere in this life. So those are the three main lessons why I'm saying that I'm a failure, because I didn't post consistently. I wasn't consistent. I didn't make sure to have a routine. I didn't investigate about the things that I was supposed to investigate. And maybe I didn't want it bad enough. And this is what I'm telling you. This is why I'm making this video, because all of this can be summarized by: do you want it bad enough? Are you willing to sacrifice all of your time, or 90% of your time, to this goal that you want to achieve? And if the answer is yes, then you will get somewhere. You will get to where you want to be. But if the answer is no, then you're not going to get anywhere to where you want to be, because you're not willing to sacrifice other things for the goal that you want. So just make sure to not make these mistakes. Stay consistent, research everything, and take action. You take action, and then you get 1% better every single day, or you get a little bit better every single day. That's all that it matters. And want it bad enough. Literally wake up and be like, I cannot live without this. I can't live without this goal. I need to get to the goal, because that's the only way that you're gonna get somewhere. If you want it bad enough. If you are just spending all your time thinking about it and you're taking action, then you will get somewhere. Anyways, that was my story. That was the reason why I fell at 23 years old. That is the reason why I'm in the position that I am. I'm starting a new YouTube channel, posting videos once again, but this time I'm doing it differently. This time I'm committing myself to the things that I want, because I can't live without this. When I'm 80 years old on my deathbed, I will regret not making these videos. I will regret not doing this the way I wanted to. So I am stopping all the distractions and committing myself to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.